Which cars and SUVs are a total waste of your money, and what should you buy instead? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Up Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. For this video, I'm going to share 5 money-saving cars that you should buy, and also 5 that you should stay away from because they are unreliable, overpriced, and just a total waste of your money. But before we get into it, remember, if you enjoy and get value out of this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. I post 2 videos a week, always straight to the point, valuable car buying advice designed to help you, the consumer. So we're going to start off this video with the first vehicle that you should avoid, which is the GMC Acadia. The Acadia is a mid-sized 3-row SUV, and even though it's been on the market for several years now, there are many reasons why you should just stay away from it. For one thing, it's just an overpriced and underwhelming SUV that doesn't have a lot going for it when you compare it against the much better alternatives that have better safety, better technology, and better overall value. And the other issue is that the Acadia just doesn't have a good reputation when it comes to reliability. It used to suffer from very serious transmission issues, and there were also reported problems with the 3.6-liter V6 engine, which had timing chain issues and a number of other problems which cost a lot of money to repair. And because of its poor reputation for reliability, the Acadia also depreciates a lot quicker than a lot of other SUVs, so it doesn't hold on to its value very well. So if you want a spacious, well-rounded, mid-sized SUV, don't waste your money on the Acadia. Instead, buy something a lot better instead, such as the Honda Pilot. Just like the Acadia, the Pilot is a very spacious, practical 3-row SUV. But unlike the Acadia, it actually does have a good reputation when it comes to reliability. The Pilot uses a very well-proven and long-running 3.5-liter V6 engine, which Honda has had for a very long time, and has a solid track record for strong reliability. The Pilot is the type of vehicle that you just don't need to worry about in terms of repairs. All you need to do is maintain it, and it's going to last you a very long time. Another great choice for this reason is the Toyota Highlander, but because the Pilot has more interior space, especially in the third row seats and cargo area, it is a better choice if you need to have a lot of space. And next up on the list, we'll do a compact SUV that you should stay away from, which is the Ford Escape. It's a little disappointing to have to put the Escape on this list because I was actually a huge fan of the first generation model, which actually had a decent reputation for reliability. But ever since the Escape was redesigned back in 2013 and started using Ford's EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder engines, the reliability has just gone down the hill. These engines are known for having all kinds of serious issues as they age, especially the 1.5 and 1.6-liter engines. And even the latest generation Escape, right up to the brand new ones, are still experiencing engine issues, with cooling system issues and fuel injector cracks, which can sometimes lead to an engine fire. And on top of having a history of transmission problems and all kinds of electronic issues, the Escape is an SUV that you just want to stay away from. So don't waste your money on the Escape EcoBoost. If you want to have a reliable, well-built compact SUV, then the one that you should buy instead is the Toyota RAV4. Unlike the Escape, the RAV4 has an amazing reputation for strong reliability and very few repair issues as they age. And because they have such a solid reputation for amazing reliability, the RAV4 also has very strong resale value, so they realistically don't drop a lot in price as they age. And on top of being a very reliable SUV, the RAV4 is also known for being a very safe, fuel-efficient, and practical SUV too. So all around, it's a great choice to go for. Another similar SUV that you could consider that's very similar to the RAV4 and the Escape is the Subaru Forester, which also has a great reputation. But whatever you do, don't go and buy the next crossover SUV on the list, which is the Volkswagen Tiguan. For anyone shopping for a small SUV, the Tiguan might look like a really appealing option. It has a really attractive design, a high-quality, feature-packed interior, and it also has more power and better performance than a lot of other similar SUVs. But in this case, looks can really be deceiving because the Tiguan is nowhere close to something like a RAV4 or a Forester when it comes to cost of repair and cost of ownership. The Tiguan has a history of being a fairly unreliable vehicle, at least here in North America, and it's also known for being very expensive to repair. And that's just the real issue with Volkswagen here in North America. They have a very high cost of ownership, relative to other similar mainstream brands like Toyota and Subaru. The Tiguan has a history of developing all kinds of electronic issues and problems with the 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine, which is not a cheap engine to repair. So if you want a stylish, sporty, and slightly upscale SUV with similar benefits to the Tiguan, then a much better choice to go for instead is the Mazda CX5. The CX5 basically gives you all the same benefits that you get with the Tiguan: a sporty ride with excellent handling, strong performance, and a very stylish package with an upscale interior. But unlike the Tiguan, the CX5 actually has a very strong reputation when it comes to its reliability. For the past decade or so, ever since Mazda separated from Ford, its reliability has been improving year over year. Their Skyactiv 4-cylinder engines and 6-speed automatic transmissions are rock solid with very few repair issues. But not only are they very reliable vehicles with very low repair costs, but they're also very fuel efficient, have very good safety ratings, and they also hold their value well over time. So as a whole, the CX5 is an excellent small SUV that you really can't go wrong with. But unfortunately, the same can't be said of the next vehicle on the list, which is the Jeep Compass. No question, the Compass is a vehicle that you absolutely need to stay away from. These things have never had a great reputation when it comes to their reliability. They're known for having very low build quality and all kinds of repair issues, especially as they age. And on top of that, Jeep is not exactly known for having the best customer service. They can be very difficult to deal with, even during the warranty period. I have personally dealt with a lot of Jeep owners who have had non-stop issues and wish they had just bought something else instead. And to top it off, the Compass is also a terrible value. It's extremely overpriced for what you're getting, and they also suffer from very bad depreciation as they age. So don't waste your money on this SUV, instead buy something with a better reputation for reliability, such as the next small SUV, which is the Honda HR-V. If you want a small, reliable crossover SUV just to get around in, you really can't go wrong with the HR-V. Unlike the Compass, it's an amazing value for what you're getting, and whether you're buying one brand new or used, you're going to get a very strong reputation for excellent reliability. Depending whether you buy one brand new or used, you're going to get either a simple 1.8 liter or a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. Either way, both engines are rock solid in terms of reliability. This is also a very fuel efficient SUV. It has a top-notch safety score and a surprising amount of interior space given its size. It's just a solid, well-rounded SUV that you really can't go wrong with. So whether you want to buy one brand new or used, you're not going to go wrong with the HR-V. And that brings us to the final car on the list that you want to stay away from, and that is the Chevrolet Cruze. Now, even though you can no longer buy the Cruze brand new anymore, thank goodness for that, there is still a lot of demand for this vehicle on the used car market. And I think that's just because of the very low and attractive prices, but don't be fooled. There's a reason why the Cruze is such a cheap and affordable car to buy. It just has a terrible reputation when it comes to reliability, with transmission issues, turbo issues, and other similar engine problems too. And making the issues even worse, because the Cruze is a low-priced vehicle that tends to be bought by people that are not exactly on top of their maintenance, that only makes the problems even worse. So don't be fooled by the low and attractive prices if you're shopping on the used car market, because if you buy a Cruze, most likely the only place you're going to be cruising to is the repair shop. So save your money, and if you want to buy a good, affordable, small car, then the one that you should be buying instead is the Toyota Corolla. I've said it many times on this channel before, if you want a small, affordable car with an amazing reputation for reliability that's not going to give you a lot of issues as it ages, you're not going to do much better than the Corolla. It has one of the best reputations on the market for lasting a long time. You can easily put on 100, 200, or even 300,000 miles without developing any significant issues. But not only is it reliable and cheap to repair, but it also has amazing fuel economy, so it's going to save you a lot of money on gas. And it also has an excellent safety rating too. Whether you're buying one brand new or used, the Corolla is the type of car that you're just not going to go wrong with. So there you have it, my list of the best and worst cars that you should buy and avoid. Let me know what you thought of this video format of buy this and not that, and if you have any suggestions for any future car videos, just leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at my other car videos by clicking these links over here. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and if you need additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure to check out carhelpcan.com. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.